All right. Well, hope everyone's doing fantastic on this lovely day. I hope it's a lovely day where you are, when you are. Um, so I figured I would just talk about, this piece that I did. I chose to do Spider-Man and Venom because I have up to this point I haven't really done any uh, like fighting scenes or multiple characters. I've been trying to focus on just doing art fairly quickly and decent quality. And so I thought I would push myself a little bit with this piece, doing two characters, trying to add, background elements with the buildings, and I'm pretty happy with it, considering the time put in and everything. I do have like a solid stop where everything I'm doing currently I have to do in one session from start to finish, although I might segment out each recording to just get up and walk around for a minute or whatever. Spider-Man to me kind of just means a lot. Like when I was growing up, I know I went to the comic shop with my dad, and first comic I got was actually Iron Man, and I think it had a character. It was Iron Man and the Thing, and then it had a character in the background. I think it was like a prince of some sort. I'd have to look up the issue, but it just caught my attention. I grabbed that, but that was my dad buying me a comic. So, but my first comic that I bought, when I had my own money, was at a 7-Eleven. It was a Amazing Spider-Man comic, or actually it was a Spectacular Spider-Man, the Peter Parker run, which at the time I thought it was the same as the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, but it turns out it's actually its own run off the McFarlane stuff. As you saw there, the camera kind of started lopping. Always technical difficulties when you're, doing stuff on your own here. So now that we're into the color, I figure I should probably talk about some of the materials I've used and things like that. I used for the inks, if I gotta find it, it's a little hard for me to say. It's I think it's Staedtler liner pens. I've had these for years, and on this piece they actually started to, run out of ink. Maybe I'm thinking I need to get some more. I think I ordered some. I'm not 100%, but if not, I'll order some soon. For the markers, I'm using Azure. It's just a set that I got at Walmart for a couple bucks. And then I use Prismacolor pencils. The white pencil is not Prisma. I don't even know what brand it is, but I need to get some Prisma whites because we ran out. Let me think. I also use paint markers in this, which is why I did the webbing black, is because I knew I was going to go back in and slap some white over top and just save myself the time of drawing each piece of webbing all intricate and everything. It's just a huge time saver to slap that on the back end, scribble the basic shapes in black. So that's a cool thing I did on this. This is the first time I've actually tried that technique. I like it for Spider-Man's web. But the paint markers I use are primarily Sharpie. I use the Creative. They just did a fine point set that I'm a big fan of. That's what I'm using here entirely, pretty much. Big fan. I also sometimes will use Posca paint markers. I do like those as well, but the Sharpies, they're just a little easier to use because of the fine points. I think there's some fine point Poscas I'll have to get and try someday. Yeah. expect more in the future. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe the video. Helps out a ton. I need to get myself out there. And have a wonderful rest of your day.